everyone and welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, hi, my name is Nicole and I'm a part-time reseller on Poshmark, and today I'm going to talk about some mistakes that you are making in your closet that are affecting your Poshmark listings from selling. Maybe they're preventing you from having more success on the platform, and overall they are just hurting your business on Poshmark. And these are mistakes that you definitely don't want to make, but I see so many people making them, and a lot of people don't think they actually have an impact, but I'm here to say that they do. So hopefully you stick around and learn what these mistakes are so you stop making them, and hopefully this can help you have more success on the platform. So I see the burning question all the time of, does canceling orders and declining offers actually affect your closet? Does it hurt you in the algorithm? What does it do? Are you punished for it? And the simple answer is yes, it does affect you in the algorithm, and yes, it does have an impact on your closet. Now, I know it doesn't really do anything, like it doesn't give you a point, in Poshmark, and they're not gonna like flag your account or anything. But however, I do know that when you cancel and when you decline offers, you do actually got kind of like shadow banned a little bit. And I use that loosely because it's not really like, you're not completely shadow banned, but you definitely become a little bit harder to, find in the search feeds. And I actually know that this is true because the other day I had someone that asked me to cancel that they purchased by mistake, and they said they were no longer interested in the item, and so I canceled. And then for 2 days it was extremely slow. It was crickets in my closet, and I worked really hard to get back those sales. And about a day and a half after the cancellation is actually when I made another sale, and then they started to roll in again, and I was making 4 sales that day. And then again, a couple days later, I actually had somebody else that asked me to cancel as well. And again, I really try not to cancel if I can, but there are certain people that ask you to cancel and you just kind of have to do it. But let me know down below if you cancel when somebody asks you to cancel, because I hate doing it. I know it affects my closet, but at the same time, I feel like sometimes there are circumstances where it makes sense. And I swear by not canceling, but again, there are certain circumstances where it makes sense and you kind of have to. But anyway, there was another time that somebody asked me to cancel their order because they purchased the wrong size. And again, I saw a dip in sales after that. And so they do have an impact on your closet, and that also goes for declining offers. So I know a lot of people decline lowball offers and they think, I don't care, I'm just going to decline it. I don't even want to mess with someone. But in reality, it so affects you in the algorithm, and it really does have an impact. And people don't understand that until they actually see it happen in their own closet. And I saw it happen, and I know others have seen it happen. And so that's why I'm here to say that when you decline offers and when you cancel orders, it does have an impact on your closet, and it's not a good impact. So I recommend doing neither of those if you can, and I recommend making sure that you do anything to avoid that. So whether that be countering or accepting, or simply just leaving the offer on red and just not doing anything with it and letting it expire, or telling the buyer that there's no cancellations on Poshmark, or that it's against the policy, or whatever it is. I think those are the best solutions to avoid the algorithm not working in your favor. The next thing I see people ask about is does it affect my closet when I put it on vacation hold? Does that slow your sales? Does it slow you in the algorithm? And again, that it really does. And I also have good examples of this because last year I was putting my closet on hold a lot, on vacation hold a lot, and even the prior year I was doing that, and I was noticing it was so hard to make more sales after putting my closet on vacation hold. And so I would work a lot to get back. But now recently in the last year, I've not put my closet, or the last 6 months, I have not put my closet on vacation hold at all. And I've noticed that there's never been a big gap. It's been maybe a day here and there, but nothing more than that. And a lot of people ask, well, if I go on vacation, what should I do then? Can I not put it on vacation hold? And I still think you can, but just know that it is going to affect your closet when you come back, and you're gonna have to work a little harder to make those sales. But what I recommend is, even when you're on vacation hold, you can still share your closet. Even though your items are marked not for sale, you can still share those items. So I kind of recommend continuing to share your closet while you're away. And this is also why it's great to have a VA, because then you can share your closet while you're on vacation without having to do it, do the work for you. I recommend continuing to share your closet the entire time you're gone, because it's still getting those items in the relevant search feeds, and it's still going to help you make more sales and kind of be fresh in the feeds when you are actually back to purchase. And if you are sharing your items, they're going to be kind of seen by more people, and more people are going to like those, versus like if your items are not being shared for like a week, 2 weeks, or a month straight, you're not going to get any likes, you're not going to get hardly any shares, and you're just not going to get that attention to your pieces. So keeping your items shared throughout the time that you're away is going to help you make sure that there's not really a big gap when you get back from vacation. People ask, does it really affect your closet if you aren't sharing your pieces throughout the day? And I've talked about this plenty in recent videos. It really does affect your closet if you don't share. It is so important. I really can't stress it enough how important it is to be sharing your closet throughout the day. And you want to make sure your items are being shared. You do not want your items to be sitting around. That is how the algorithm works. That is how the platform works. You need to be active. You need to be doing things for your items to sell. And that also goes with, sending out offers. You need to be sending out offers because not everyone wants to purchase at the price that you listed it at. And also, maybe they like the item, but they're waiting for you to send them an offer. And maybe they want to purchase, but you need to send them an offer first. And I've noticed that a lot more people are more tempted to buy when I send them an offer versus like me waiting for them to send me an offer. And most of my sales do come from me sending out an offer. So I recommend making sure that you are sending out offers on a regular basis. And if you don't think you can based on your prices, maybe raise your prices a little bit to give you that buffer to be able to send offers, and that's going to help you generate more sales. And the final thing I'm going to talk about in this video that really does affect your closet is listing new pieces. If you don't list new pieces to your closet, you're just not going to make those sales like most people would. And people really don't understand the concept of this. And again, I see so many people that think, okay, well, it's slow, so why would I keep listing more pieces? And the truth is, because you want people to find new pieces from your closet. If people aren't purchasing from the items in your closet, maybe they're just not finding what they're interested in. Maybe they're just not selling because those aren't pieces that people want. And if you list new things, you have a better chance of someone being like, oh, I was looking for that piece, or I was looking for that size. But they can't do that if you're not listing new pieces. And it goes for maybe there's a trendy style that you have, or maybe there's an on-trend piece that would be good to list that time of year. And if you don't list it, maybe someone that could have wanted it is not going to be able to purchase it. And so it's very important to be listing new items every single day and making sure that you get new items for people to look at, because otherwise people are not going to keep coming to your closet. People aren't going to really be able to see anything that they want, and so they're just going to skip right over your closet. And that really goes for those repeat customers. If you want people to come back to your closet, you need to add more items, maybe in the sizes and styles that they like. Because then it's basically an automatic, come back to my closet, I got your size and your style. But if you don't, they're going to have no reason to come back because you didn't add more pieces that they would be interested in. So keep listing new items. It is important regardless of if you're making sales daily or not. You need to be adding more, because if you don't, it's going to affect your sales, and it's going to impact your sales a lot more than you kind of think it would. So I hope this kind of clarified that there are things that people mistakenly believe that they don't think have an impact on their closet, or they don't think that are important. But I'm here to say that they are important and they do have an impact on your sales. And so if you are doing any of these things, maybe stop and maybe think about the impact that it's having on your closet, and maybe you'll actually make more sales if you don't do these things, because they have such a big impact and they make such a big difference, but they are all such small little things that you could easily avoid and would help you make many more sales. And so hopefully you learn something, and hopefully you'll maybe take one of these tips and implement it in your closet, and maybe it'll help you make more sales going forward. If you want to see another video on things that you could do to get consistent daily sales on Poshmark, you can click right here. And if you want to see another video on things that have been selling really fast for me recently on Poshmark, and things that I've gotten for really cheap at Dollar Day and that I've been able to flip for a decent amount, you could click right here. But until next time, I will see you then.